When my daughter was in high school, and she had this brand new Honda that she got from an insurance settlement, and she came to me one night and she goes, "Dad, I want to go to this party." It was a Friday night. "I want to go to this party tonight, and I know the parents are going to be there, and I know the family. It's in a good neighborhood. There's going to be no trouble. It's a small amount of people be invited to it, and I think it's going to be fun to go to." And I had this feeling. I go, "No, I really think you probably shouldn't go to that party." And I'm also feeling that if you do go to that party, there's some danger or something's going to happen to your car. She goes, "What, am I going to be in a car accident or something?" I said, "No, not a car accident. Something's going to happen to your car. I don't know specifics, but it just doesn't feel right. But if you insist on going, then I'm giving you an order. Leave the party before 11 o'clock at night. So you can stay, but be out of there by 11 o'clock at night. I don't think you'll have any problems." And so she started to leave and everything. I just had that nagging feeling that something was not right. If something was going to happen at that party. And so I didn't want to forbid her. I kind of wanted to experience these things and to make her own decisions. I mean, she was growing up. She was a senior in high school, and I didn't want to totally control her life. So I let her go. And then about 11:30, quarter to 12, midnight, that same night, I get a phone call from her, all upset and everything, that she needed me to come and help get her car back home, and all kinds of things happened. And so I got the information on the phone. I went to the place where the party was at. It was a nice neighborhood. But apparently, these nice kids having a party didn't invite some of these gangster guys from the school or someplace, and they felt offended, and they came by, were trying to crash the party, and the parents wouldn't let them in. And so they fired a couple of rounds of bullets outside in the sky, and they took a baseball bat and they went down the street and damaged 20 automobiles, knocking off mirrors, breaking windshields, side glass, back glass, dents in the hoods, fenders. They just did all kinds of crazy stuff, and nobody stopped them, of course, after they heard the shots. And this happened at 11:10. So had my daughter left at 11 o'clock, there would have been no problem. So I didn't think a lecture would be necessary when she realized what happened. Cleared the glass off the front seat of the Honda and adjusted it and drove her home and let her drive my truck home. And I just felt at this time that I probably had been enabling her too much. I've been giving my daughter, up to this point in time, information to avoid problems in her life. And I hadn't taught her to listen to her own voice. So this was kind of like the beginning of where I decided that from now on, I'm not going to spoon feed you information about what's going to happen. I want you to use your own intuition, your own abilities to connect the dots. And even though I feel things and I know things, unless it's super, super dangerous, I've learned in the last 20-some years, 30 years, to keep my mouth shut. And that, I think, is like the difference between giving somebody fish and teaching somebody how to fish. You know, you can feed them forever, or you can teach them to take care of themselves. And that's where I made it a point to turn over to my daughter's own inner voice and let her learn.